Hey, welcome back to Vino TV. We're now into our second episode of our holiday wine special. This particular episode, we're going to be doing chilled wines for this holiday season. These four wines come from three producers: Chaddsford, Sandcastle, and this very first one here from Starr Hill Vineyards. They have a brand new store, Starr Hill, that is, in Phillipsburg County Market. You should check out their website. They got a lot of really cool things going on there, including a video that was filmed by their local CBS affiliate talking about their new store up there in the Phillipsburg County Market. Pretty cool. This first wine from them is called Cranberry Bog. It sells for $11 and it's 50% cranberry, and the rest of it is a grape wine. Now, I tried to do a little research to figure out grape wine. What did they mean? Chances are it's some Concordy type thing, some sort of grape juice that they chucked in there to balance out this cranberry bog. But, we're going to try this first. We're going to check it out. Again, it sells for $11. And it has big time strong cranberry smell to it right up front, obviously, because it's 50%. It's on the lighter side. Reminds me of a white Zin, a real fruity white Zin, but still a white Zin.
Mm-hmm. Nice and smooth.
It is smooth. You know what? It's I guess it's the grape wine that I feel like I'm contradicting what let's say dry dark reds are. I feel like the wine maybe balances out the dry tannins of
the
cranberry juice.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Instead, it's smoother than cranberry.
Yeah.
I think anything you try with cranberry, whether it be on some sort of pie or dessert, or you try cranberry like cranberry sauce, it always has an edge or a
right.
It was like a spike or like a zestiness to it. It's really sharp at times, and I feel like you're exactly right. The sweet wine kind of balances out that sharpness come from the cranberry, but it's still a great taste. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but I think the white Zin drinkers and I guess, I don't want to say rookies, but people who are newer to trying wines, maybe the younger crowd, maybe the Generation X. Yeah, it's approachable. The Generation X, Generation Y, new wine drinkers, I think, will probably appreciate this. Around the holidays, I think this probably would pair well with something maybe similar to Thanksgiving, like the turkey dinners and something like that.
Yeah.
Dessert-wise, I'm not exactly sure. I probably could hang out with a piece of chocolate here, but I don't know. It's not bad. Again, reminds me of a white Zin.
You know what I'm thinking too? I know this is a holiday wine, but I actually feel like it could be a summer wine because it's so light and fruity.
And it's chilled, so it's it cools you off a little.
Yeah. It's refreshing because it does taste a little bit more like fruit juice than,
like
say, a dry wine.
Like a drink.
Yeah.
Like a drink.
Yeah.
Very cool. Alrighty. Our next one is from Sandcastle, and it's their Riesling. It's 2005. They have a boatload of Rieslings, 2005, 6, 7. Dry Rieslings, sweet Rieslings. This particular one is a drier in the Alsatian style, so it's going to be very French-like. We won't speak about France tonight. Sandcastle is in Bucks County. Really, really cool operation there. Beautiful grounds right on the river there. Really, just a really neat operation that they have going on there. They do a ton of very old school European styled white wines. This Riesling is very indicative, Johannesburg style. This is exactly what they prefer to do. This and Chardonnay is what they prefer to do there. Joseph and his team there sent us a bunch of wines. This is the second one we're trying from Sandcastle, so let's have the Riesling.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of nose there at all, is there?
No. A little bit heavier than the first.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely heavier.
Yeah.
Definitely heavier. It's actually got, even though it's considered a dry one, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Riesling in general is going to be definitely.
I agree.
Definitely on the
I
sweeter
don't know
side.
if it's considered a dry Riesling, but yeah, it's not quite as dry as some dry Rieslings I've had.
Right. A little bit more syrupy, kind of similar in styling to the warmed wine that we tried from them now, Pond Spice, in the texture and the thickness
The heaviness.
of the wine, the heaviness. It's not as thin as the previous wine.
Mm-hmm. You know what, though? I do think people who do like sweeter Rieslings, I think, would really enjoy this because it's refreshing and, it is sweet, but it's not overwhelmingly sweet.
Right. Yeah.
You think this would go good with like a bitter chocolate? What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Something like a dark chocolate?
A dark chocolate.
Definitely dark chocolate. I think you're going to need, in my mind, you're going to need
a good dessert.
And I think you need something that stands alone. It's powerful. So like a dark chocolate has a very obviously unique taste that doesn't blend well. It's very distinct. when you have a piece of dark chocolate mixing with something else, I think you always taste dark chocolate and you know it's in there. And I think that's what you need to kind of counteract this.
How about like a Christmas cookie? What do you think? Chocolate chip cookie? Dark chocolate cookie? I don't know.
I'm thinking no.
No?
No, you got too much sugar in there.
Too much
Yeah?
sweetness.
Too much sweetness.
What would you pair this with?
I don't know. I think maybe spicier foods. Indian, Asian, maybe.
Yeah.
For the holidays,
Definitely
though?
Asian.
Well,
For
I mean-
the holidays, though, what
Well,
do you picture yourself in the holiday setting? How would you drink this?
Chinese takeout.
Very Christmas story.
Hey.
Very cool.
Hey, on the 23rd to the 26th, we're thinking about something else now, aren't we? We'll give me a little chicken and broccoli and a Riesling, and we're good to go. In all seriousness, now it's an interesting Riesling. It is slightly on the sweet side. I'm with Bridget on that. It sells for $18, so you can check them out at their website, Sandcastle. They have a couple retail outlets. Again, all the vineyards that we're dealing with in these episodes all ship into Pennsylvania, so you're good to go there. So check out their website. They definitely can ship to you. Our next one is from our friends at Chaddsford. It is a Niagara. Niagara, not necessarily considered a holiday wine, but what Niagara is obviously notorious for is a sweet wine. Light in texture. This Niagara is $12.99, $13. Sweet and overly grapey is the winemaker's notes. But to be honest with you, I've never had it before. This is my first time diving into it, so we'll see how it goes. Whoa.
Strong scent.
Strong scent. Well, I can tell you what. I know the strong scent it's tinny to me. Tinny, like chances are this was, and I didn't read the notes, so I have no idea. But chances are this was not necessarily in barrels. It was probably in some sort of metal container there held.
Aged.
Aged. Good word. Wow. You must be watching some of my videos.